Hello, today is November 26th, 10:48 in GMT time, GMT, right? And I'm going to make a drawing of the future. We're going to look at the top news then later, and it's the point here is also that okay, as I see it, I'm not predicting the future, but I am a participant with a drawing. Okay, I'm participating in making the future. Okay, and I'm inviting people to do this also here to my channel, and we do this together. This time it didn't really the scheduling didn't work. We'll set up that up another time. Okay, so this time is me doing the drawing, and it's about what's next, right? So I'm going to make a drawing now. I'm going to just tell you what it is, okay? I'm also going to tell you what it is when I'm making that drawing. So I'm going to paint aliens, okay? We're going to have aliens. And this is going to be the top news, okay? Let's do it. It's important when I do this that, you know, what is important? Well, also the color green. Right now in the news, you have a lot of green in the news. So we're going to make the alien green. And when I do this, it's like we're taking or we're making that into some kind of let's see, some kind of pattern that is already there, but it's like I'm using with what's already on the world stage, and I'm kind of making something from that. We're going to see aliens. We're going to have aliens in the top news, and something really like serious, you know, something that is going to be big enough for making a point. Like when I do this drawing, it's like I'm making a point that, yeah, it's indeed going to be about aliens in the news, and I'll talk about that, and we'll that's how it is, you know. That's how it is. It's going to be about aliens. Maybe I'll have some arm here also, like that. Great. Some arm. And as I said, I was supposed to paint with someone else. We'll do that another time. These things happen sometimes that doesn't work out. Let's do some kind of eyes over there, okay? So that's an alien. What's important is also that so I know how to draw this, okay? I know how to draw this to you know, cooperate with what's already there, okay? So there needs to be some squares now, okay? Otherwise, you know, I don't know if this is going to work if I don't have the squares. And I'm going to make it into a chess board. Just because it's not that I want to, it's just something that should be there. And then this is going to, you know, blend together with everything else. And so we're going to have aliens, okay? So that's how it is. So very soon, you know. So let's do something like this. I don't know if I want to. Yeah, okay, we'll do like this. the chessboard is a bit broken, you know. It's like this is also 4D chess, so the chessboard is you know, it can't handle it. It breaks the chessboard. So that's how it is. And this other is maybe some hovering squares around here also. They hover in the air, you know, by some force or something. Chess pieces that, or some squares that can't even fit to the yeah, it just flies here, you know. Some chess pieces are just flying. And then we have something like this, you know. And I mean, oh, whatever. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe that's, I can paint. No, we'll do it like that. And then I'll just fill this in so that it looks okay. And yeah, let me repeat again what I said, that yeah, there's a lot of green in the news. We have, for example, the green around problem with green in the Trump administration. You have what's her name? In Venice, Greta Thunberg poured green ink into the water of Venice. You also have green playing against Detroit Lions in Thanksgiving. You have a lot of green. You also have in when you look at the logotype of G20, you see that logotype looks like an alien. It looks like a flower, right? But it also looks kind of like a face of an alien. Yeah. And what I'm doing is that I'm seamlessly melding into all of this that's going on the world stage, and that's it. You know, that's how it works. And I kind of happen to know what's important when it comes to that, and so it simply happens, you know. So yeah, yeah, there's actually a lot more. What was it more? Let me think. I don't remember right now, but there's more. There's more. Okay, I'll check my notes. So, wait, I'll maybe add some line more here because I think it looks good. Okay, like that. Okay. So it's an alien. Yeah, you also have a new operating system, aluminium, which is some kind of change of Android. And I'm just taking all of that. I'm just taking all of it. Everything is a part of not what they are trying to do. Like what are people trying to do? They're trying to do environment stuff with Greta Thunberg. They're trying to do a new operating system. They're trying to do this and that. Well, no, it's all about aliens, guys, right? I mean, it's all going to be about aliens because it all fits together like that, and that's what it's going to be about. So Um, I'll just see some more, and you know, let's see. I'll just check if there's something more I wanted to say. Yeah, there's also Trump is taking away some green cards. This is in the top news in the U.S. right now. You know, in not in the top news, but it's in the news. Green cards being removed. Green cards has to do with aliens. You also have Trump being in the news for pardoning. How do you say, a turkey? But also pardoning has to do with alien. Also, kind of. Maybe you could say. Um, I mean, why would you need to pardon a citizen or something like that? Then you also have. Um, wait, I'll just look through all of it here. But yeah, like the chessboard is like super important, and it's like this just makes sense to do right now in this moment, and it's going to like fit together to all the other pieces of what's going on. And um, I'm just checking a bit what I see. Okay, um, so maybe I can say something more. Yeah, so it's kind of some kind of 4D chessboard being here, and it's not that I really wanted to do that. It was more like my analysis. You know, I would say that this is some kind of objective view. You know, I'm trying to make something objective here. You know, I'm making an analysis, and then I'm just, even if I'm talking about 4D chess, it's like for whatever reason, it's also there. You have, for example, Green. What was her name? In the tail in the what was it, Taylor Green, or this woman in the top news right now for standing her ground against Trump, right? Her name was Green. She started talking about no one is doing 4D chess. She started saying that. If you look at the videos of her, and so yeah. You also have Trump. He didn't want to go to G20 meeting, and it has to do with the treatment of the white natives of Africa. And you see, it's all a connection to aliens. It's all a connection to that. I'm really doing I'm trying to do an objective analysis and making that into a drawing. And what I see is that we're going to have aliens now. And what I'm doing here, it's not just a passive thing. I am actively doing something here, you know, and becoming a catalyst, so to say, and making this unfold, you know, or being a part of that at least. You know, making it worse, maybe, or making it better, depending how you see it. I actually would like to do these kind of paintings together with other people, because I'm not actually painting that well. I'm more like some kind of producer, or some kind of director, maybe it's called, or some kind of architect, or so. You know, I'm making that thinking process. Of course, I'm maybe putting my own soul into making this drawing, right? But it's also, I think it's a good idea to make it some kind of unifying experience of me drawing with someone else, and you make the drawing, and you be the active participant with your soul, right? And that is really a really good experience. You want to try that, I promise you. And you're getting something out of that. You're getting to feel that, okay? So you're going to paint something. I mean, if you would make a drawing, you would paint it your way, and instead of me doing it my way. So this is my drawing, right? But you could make it in your way also. The next time, if you want, you just have to email me, right? I have it in my community post, and we'll set something up. But yeah, this is where it is right now. This is what I'm going to talk about in some time forward. Now I'm keeping my word here. I'm going to be consistent and talk about this. And this is November 26th of 2025. This is going to be in the top news now, you know. I don't know if it's going to be aliens that are in what way, you know. As I said, meanwhile you had the G20 of the Trump didn't want to go there because of treatment of the natives, and you could see that as some kind of similar treatment as illegal aliens, similar to that. Meanwhile, the logotype of G20 looks like an alien face, and at the same time you have 200 children being abducted in Africa. This is also in the top news. I'm telling you, I'm always doing a logical analysis. I'm always doing a rational thinking process. I'm thinking of everything is one big organism doing something. And when I do something like this, when I do a drawing, it helps this bigger organism to do what it wants to do. See what I mean? There's something that wants alien to be right now. And my drawing is making that, is helping that become by, yeah, I just do a drawing, right? But now I'm talking also. So yeah, and also, yeah. Let me show you some drawings back, right? Some drawings back. Oh, the wrong direction. Let me see. So John still did the previous drawing in here, right? You have, this is 3 days before Charlie Kirk. You see here, and there's a scary guy here inside of the cube. This is September 7th, 2025, which is 3 days before it happened, or 3.5 days, something like that. It was just, yeah. So yeah, but now we're here. I'm just showing this to just show that there's actually something happening. And I'm not trying to say that this is good or bad or anything like that. I'm just able to do this, and so I'm doing that. You know, I'm able to see these things, so I'm doing that. That's just how it is. And so yeah. So now when you know this, we have the green here, right? This is green. We have the chessboard. We have the squares in the air, levitating. Amazing. I think that's it. And see you guys another time. I think I'll call this drawing. What were I going to call it? What should it be called? I'm thinking. So this was a date also, right? Remember that. I'll just call it aliens, I think. It's such a simple name. Or November aliens, maybe. Or wait, it's I don't know. Maybe this is going to be now directly. I don't know exactly when this is. Maybe it's now, like tomorrow or something. I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, it's like a trigger. It's like a some kind of effect here. And bear in mind that I have a lot of evidence to speak like I do. Okay, it's a yeah. There's a lot of evidence for this what I'm doing here, and yeah. So aliens maybe, or maybe green little man, aliens, aliens. Oh, I'll figure it out. Um, so yeah, see you guys. I'll call it aliens, okay? Let's go. Um, no, it's already done. Let's have it like that. It's good. It's good. This is good. Okay.